Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Narisara and welcome to Core Flow Yoga. We're going to be working today a little bit harder, a little bit stronger. And if you have something like a yoga block, that would be helpful for a couple of the poses, but it's not necessary. So when we're dealing with the core, we're not dealing with just the muscles in the front. We also want to work with the lift in the pelvic floor, the muscles that wrap around the obliques, transverse abdominis. We also work on a healthy back. So the core is not just in the front, but all the way around. And most importantly, it's about the mindset and how you set your heart in place. Let's see if we can be mindful as we work through a few of these fun things. Let's go ahead and come to lie on your back. And when you lie on your back, just hug your knees into the chest. You want to rock around a little bit, just to release the low back. Let's come into a twist. Bring your arms out to the side. Inhale, exhale, bring your knees over to the right side. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale back to center. Exhale, knees over to the other side. Try to get your shoulders, especially the opposite shoulder down. Inhale, exhale. And one more breath. Exhale. Take an inhale back to center. Place your feet onto the floor. Stay on your back. Let your legs come into butterfly. And just take a long breath in. Exhale all the way out. Bring your feet to the floor, the knees up to the ceiling. Hug your knees into your chest. And let your body make the letter L shape. Let your legs come up in the air, arms up and away by your ears. You can point your feet, flex your feet, roll your ankles around, shake the legs out a little bit. And then if you want to open them left and right, then coming back in and out and in a couple times. And then maybe with the legs up into the air. And if you'd like to have your arms up and away, that's possible. If you have any low back issues, you might want to have your arms down by your hips. Right? So go ahead, flex your feet. Take an inhale and exhale and feel the belly button pull back. Feel the navel pull back towards the floor so that where there was a lumbar curve here, basically the entirety of the back is touching the floor. Take a breath in, exhale, lower your right leg down, and then inhale, right leg up. Exhale, switch, left leg down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. And exhale, left. Inhale, up. And you can do this very simple, just starting to warm up the belly area. Good, trying to keep the low back onto the floor, nothing popping off. And if you want to make it a little harder, you could move the legs a little bit faster so that one leg at a time is always moving down. And if you feel any stress in the low back, you can allow everything to release. Releasing the eyes, relaxing the jaw. Try not to let the hands or shoulders release. And then as you make your way up, if you want it even harder, you can zip both legs together. Inhale, exhale, lower both legs down. And then inhale, lifting the legs up. And exhale, lowering down. And then don't bounce and try not to move fast on this. Yes? If you go slow and steady, your legs can come just down 45 degrees, 75 degrees, or 2 inches from the floor. Yes? Try to let your navel come back and breathe here. And just a couple more repetitions like this. Right, and when you're done with that, hug your knees into the chest and just rock around a little bit. Stay on the back. Keep your feet off the floor, but your arms come out to the side, either palms up or palms down, and so that you can anchor through the shoulders and anchor through the hands. Keep your knees together. Breathe in. Exhale. Let your knees fall over to the right side, but don't let your knees touch. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist the other way. And try to keep your right shoulder grounded as you twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. You can stay here. If you want it even harder, you can come back to center and stretch your left leg up to the ceiling, knees together. Breathe in. Exhale, left leg to right side, and really stamp that left foot long. Inhale back up. Switch, exhale, and twist. Inhale up. And exhale, twist. Inhale up. And exhale, twist. You can keep one leg bent, both knees bent, or both legs straight. Breathing in. Exhale. Now make your left leg even longer than the right. Yes. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. And again, don't use momentum, use control. Inhale, center. Exhale completely. And then inhale up. Exhale. Good. And keep going at your own pace. Just a few more times here. No stress in the face. No stress in the jaw. And then when you're done with this, you can go ahead and hug your knees into the chest. Roll or rock around a little bit. Go ahead, make your way up to sit. Come all the way up. And let's roll over onto your hands and knees. Let's stretch the back out just a little bit as you walk the arms forward and let the head come down. In this melting heart pose, Anahatasana. Breathing in and out. As you come back onto your hands and knees, let's stretch the right leg back, tuck the toes under, and just wake up the right leg. And then go ahead and come back to center. Let your belly fly in and up as you lift the back leg up. Bring it out to the side, and nothing moves except the leg and the hip socket. Touch the toe down, and then inhale back to center. And then bring the knee in. Yes? Okay. Let's try the other side. Left leg back. Open up the hamstring just a little bit. Come back to center. Lifting back up. Then reach that leg out to the side. Touch the toe down. And inhale back to center. And bring the knee in. Okay. Let's go a little faster. Stretching the leg back and up. And out to the side. And then back up. Let's keep moving here. Out to the side. And back up. And out to the side. Back up. Good. Bring the knee down, stretching the left leg back, up, and out to the side, and back to center. Exhale. Inhale, center. And exhale. Inhale, center. Good. And bring the knee down. Let's stretch the right leg back. Ground the right heel down. Shift the weight into the left hand and shin, and reach that right arm all the way up. Maybe the top arm up and over by your ear. If you've got your balance, lift the leg up. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring the elbow toward the knee. Inhale long. Exhale curl. Inhale long. Exhale curl. Inhale long. Hand down. Foot down. Meet me back in downward facing dog. And just take a moment to stretch the back out. Alternating, bending the knees. Taking a long breath in, open the mouth. Inhale forward to plank, lower the knees, chest and chin. Snake forward into baby cobra. Exhale back into child's pose. And then come back onto the hands and knees and stretch your left leg back. And ground the left heel down. Switch. And lift that left arm all the way up. Maybe top arm up and over by your ear. Tone the low belly as you lift the leg up. You can just stay here in the balance or breathe in and bring the left elbow and knee together. Inhale long. Exhale curl. Inhale long. Exhale curl. Inhale long, bring the foot down, and meet me back in downward facing dog. High point, hips up and back, stretching the spine, breathing here. Inhale forward, and exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. And then come into a little cobra pose. Either medium cobra, low cobra, or even higher cobra. Pressing the legs down, rolling the shoulders back. And then back into downward facing dog, up and back. Take a full breath in and exhale all the way out. Walk the feet forward to the front of the mat and we'll just hang over the legs. You can bend the knees and sway a little bit side to side. Taking a moment here to release any tension in the spine. Drop the arms down and roll up to stand. As you stand tall, find a little lift in the pelvic floor, lift in the chest, a little lift in the stomach area. Maybe the arms open out, yes. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, step your left foot back into a lunge. You can put your hands onto the block if you like. You can walk the hands back, straighten the front leg, and then rebend the front knee, coming back into a lunge. Keep your left hand down, reach your right arm up into a twist. Breathe here. Exhale, bring the hand down, right back into downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Either lower halfway down or chaturanga. Inhale all the way up. Exhale back downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Breathe here and exhale and step the left foot forward into a lunge. And then walk the hands back, straighten the front leg, let your head release. Rebend the front knee, come into a lunge, and lift the left arm up. Breathe here, exhale, bring the hand down, right back into downward facing dog. And inhale forward to plank, either lower all the way down or chaturanga. And inhale, lifting up. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Full breath in and exhale all the way out. And look between the hands, walk or jump forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale all the way down. Reach the arms all the way up to stand. Urdhva Hastasana. And mountain pose. Good. Finding calm strength. Staying mindful and relaxed. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale into chair pose. Good. Develop strength in the quads, flexibility as well. Bring your hands into prayer. Inhale, exhale, take a twist over to the right. Breathe here. Inhale back to center. And exhale, twist the other way. Inhale back to center. Straighten the legs. Send the hips forward. Reach up. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, come up halfway. And make your way back down dog. Chaturanga. Breathing here. And make your way back downward facing dog. And inhale, lift your right leg up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee toward the nose. Inhale, lifting up. This time, right knee toward right shoulder. Inhale, lifting up. Twist it underneath into the left. Inhale all the way up. Step it forward into warrior 1. All the way up, warrior 1. Take a breath here. Open out to warrior 2. Take a moment here. Take your back hand to your hip. If you want to use a block, I'll just show the variation. You don't have to use one as you come forward into Halfmoon Pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Bring your hand onto a surface, either the block, a chair, or the floor. And maybe you reach your top arm up toward the ceiling or up and over by your ear. Good. Breathe here. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale long. Exhale, curl. Inhale long. Exhale, curl. Inhale, long. Good. Let's come back into a warrior two. Take a moment, stabilize, and release all the stress. Flip the right palm up, take a little peaceful warrior, open the side of the body. Circle your hands to the floor. Down dog or right into your vinyasa flow. Inhaling forward, knees, chest, chin, one piece or chaturanga. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale back downward facing dog. Full breath in and exhale all the way out. Inhale, lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Your hips are square. Inhale, exhale, bring the knee toward the nose. Inhale, long. Left knee toward left shoulder. Inhale, long. Twist it underneath and to the right. Inhale, long. And step it all the way forward into warrior one. Good. Take a moment to rise up. Shoulders relaxed, gaze is relaxed. Breathe here, open out to warrior two. Take your back hand to your hip. Lean forward and come into the half moon pose, either with or without a block, as you lift that back leg up. And maybe you stay here or top arm up and over by your ear. Breathe here. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale, long. Exhale, curl. Inhale, long. Exhale, curl. Inhale, long. Exhale, elbow and knee. Inhale, long. Come back into a little warrior two. Stabilize your feet. All the stress goes away. Flip the left palm up, peaceful warrior. Stretching the side body. And circle the hands to the floor. Back into downward facing dog. Or you can inhale forward, exhale lower. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale back downward facing dog. Take a long breath in. Exhale all the way out. With your right leg, sweep the leg up and really stretch the heel back. Nice long. One line of energy from the heel, hip to the hand. Breathe here and bring your right leg out to the side and touch the toe down. And all the way back up. A little glute work, yeah? Inhale, exhale. Nothing moves but the leg and the hip socket. And all the way back up. With your breath, inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Let's put the foot down. Sweep the left leg up. Good. Calm and steady. Breathe here. Exhale out to the side. Inhale back to center. And exhale out to the side. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale center. Exhale. Good. Inhale center. And release down. Good. And then from here, let's go ahead and you can do either one elbow at a time or both at the same time. Lower your forearms down, straight down to the mat. Okay? And then just take a moment here and see if you can have your palms releasing down. Yes? And then if you need to bend the knees, that's fine. You're in a forearm downward facing dog. Yes? And maybe this is enough here. Try not to let your shoulders collapse, but push the forearms away. See the nice long diagonal. You can stay here, or you might inhale forward, forearm plank. Exhale back into dolphin. Inhale forward, forearm plank. Exhale back into dolphin. Inhale forward, forearm plank. Exhale back. One more. Inhale forward. And exhale back. You can either drop down into child's pose, or you might press into your hands and come back into dog. And you can stay here, or inhale forward. Exhale lower. Inhale to lift up. Exhale back downward facing dog. Let's drop down into child's pose for a moment. Flip your palms up toward the ceiling and let your head release down. And let the floor help you. Yes, release into the floor. as you let all the stress and tension just dissipate away. And then as you come forward onto your stomach, go ahead and roll over onto your side and onto your back again. And when you're on your back, you might hug your knees into your chest. Roll or rock around a little bit. And then this time, keep your feet off the floor, the knees into the chest. Let your arms come out to the side. Take a breath in. Exhale, let your knees fall over to the right side. And just stay in the twist for a minute. So you have a little time here just to let the ribs twist. And then stay in the twist as you interlace the fingers behind your head, behind your skull. And then breathe here. You're going to lift both shoulders off the floor as you come into a side crunch as you lift up and release down. Breathing up and release down. And up, release down, and up, release down. This is a leg variation. Your legs can make a letter L shape. So the left leg is coming over to the right, and the bottom right leg is extending down as you lift up and release down and up, releasing down, breathing, release, and up. Flex through the feet strongly. Rebend the knees if they're straight. Let your arms come out to the side as you inhale back to center. And exhale, let your knees fall over to the other side. And then you might just need a moment to let your shoulders open. Interlace the fingers behind the head. Exhale, lifting up and release. Lifting up, release. Lifting up, release, and up. Release. If you want to do that split leg, that right leg over to the left, and the bottom leg extended, lifting up, and release, and up, release. One more up, and release. Good. Rebend the knees, come back to center, and take a little happy baby pose. You can hold anywhere on the legs or around the feet. Shoulders relaxed. Don't let your head and shoulders pop off the floor. Let them stay onto the floor. You can hold lower on the legs if you need to. Rock a little side to side. And we'll close the legs together. Make your way up to sit any way that you'd like. And we'll roll over and come back into a downward facing dog. Take a long breath in. And exhale all the way out. Here, go ahead and lower your forearms down to the floor again, either one at a time, or you might just inhale, exhale, and lower both down at the same time. Okay, so you're in a forearm dog here. The weight's more back into your legs. You have some pressure in the fingertips here. And press into the forearms. If you never need to bend the knees, that's fine. Yes, breathing here. Okay. Then you're still on the forearms. You're going to stay on the forearms. As you inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, coming to a forearm plank. Inhale up, right knee toward right shoulder. Inhale up, twist it underneath, and inhale back up. This time bring the right leg out to the side, and then back up. Back out to the side. Keep your hips high. Back up. Drive that left heel down, and nothing moves but the leg. And breathing here. And back up. Good. And put that right foot down. Exhale, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee toward the nose. Inhale up, knee toward the elbow. Inhale up, twist it underneath. And then inhale back up. And bring the leg out to the side. And back to center. Push the forearms down and the spine nice and long. Drive that right heel down. And reaching up. And last time. Reaching up. Good. From here, come back up into a downward facing dog. And lift the right leg up. Step it halfway forward, middle of your mat. Shoot the right leg out to the side. And this is a very deep twist where you bring the outer right hip to the floor. Maybe you're more upright. Maybe you come down to the forearms. Maybe you kiss the floor and turn your head to one side. And just take your time here in this deep, deep twist. Breathe here. Couple more breaths. And if you want to, you can flex your feet, point your feet, just so you know where your legs are in space. Go ahead and re-bend the knees, bring the hands underneath the shoulders. And gracefully or not, you're coming back into downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift the left leg up and step it halfway forward, shoot it out to the side, lower the outer hip down. Find a good twist on this side. I twist more on one side than the other. Breathe here and exhale. Make your way down. Maybe you just come down to forearms, or if you want to stay more upright. Your back leg might be a little off the floor, back hip as you make your way further down. And breathe here. Put your arms anywhere comfortable. Notice where your limbs are in space. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Go ahead and re-bend your knees. Bring the hands underneath you. Make your way upright. And then just come to sit for a moment. And if you can sit with your toes tucked under, having the knees closer together, hands onto the thighs, shoulders back and down, just opening up the bottoms of the feet for a moment. Okay, let's turn this into a balance. So just bring your hands to the floor, tip the weight back so that you are in a closed kneed squat for a moment. Bring the hands to the knees, the shoulders over the hips, the head tall, and the hands into prayer in front of your heart. Can you feel a nice string, imaginary string, pulling the spine up? And the face is soft, the eyes are relaxed. Okay. I'm going to turn to the side of my mat so you can see a little bit better. And we're just going to work a little bit on side crow. So for today, let's keep the feet together, knees together, hands into prayer. Breathe in, exhale, take a little twist over towards the right and separate the palms. Bring that left elbow around and bring the hand down. Let's get a little bit more over here. Good, and maybe this is enough today, but don't look down, look a little bit more forward. And maybe you start to tip a little bit. Or you can start to play with a little side crow. And just take a moment here. Core is engaged, fingers alive, and breathe down. Okay, that's a tough one. So keep the knees zipped together, core is engaged, shoulders are broad, hands into prayer. Breathe in, exhale, twist a bit, and set your mind up well, right? Separate the palms, bring the elbow around, and try to let the pinky come all the way over in a deep twist. And as you place the hands down, the fingers are alive. But don't look down, look a little bit forward. Let there be a lift, all that dang core work, right? As you start to tip a little forward. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you start to lift up into side crow as you're breathing here. Good, and you can release down from that. Good. All right. I'm going to give you just a little bit more time here. If you want to work out on one side or the other, I'll just show you the block variation should you have a yoga block. Sometimes it's a little easier if you're still learning. You want to put a block on the highest height right next to your hip joint. And then as you turn here, you can place your elbow around. You're going to set your hip onto the block. Look a little forward. And that might help as you get a little weight off that hand as you lift the legs up. And if you want to play with that extended variation, just breathing with that. Good. And making your way out of this. All right. Always good to do the other side as well. So, side crow, Parsvipakasana. This one's a harder side for me, right? So you're gonna take your block and put it down, and lift up. And if you play, opening, splitting the legs, breathing here, and releasing down. Oh, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and come to sit for a moment. Play with butterfly pose. Take a long breath in. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. And inhale, exhale 4. And take an inhale to lift up. Bring the hands back around. Feet onto the floor. Exhale, inhale, lift the hips up to reverse tabletop all the way up. And exhale and release down. This time with the lion's breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open the mouth. Exhale, release down. Come to lie on your stomach one more time. And just for a moment, let yourself relax completely. Let the floor support you. Let your shoulders relax. Let yourself flop. Let's come into Spinks Pose for a moment. So in Spinks Pose, you'll just bring your forearms to the floor. Lift up, roll the shoulders back and down. A couple good breaths here. Good. If you've been running or biking, maybe you'd like to take your left hand and bring it over on a diagonal, bend your right knee and reach back for the right foot. And if you want, you can bring the heel towards the bum. Maybe you can flip the grip and let the elbow come up toward the ceiling. Exhale. Try not to back bend, actually. If you notice your tailbone up toward the ceiling, actually see if you can tip the tailbone a little more forward. That'll isolate the quad a little bit more. Like I do in this stretch, do a little cat and cow, arching and curling of the low spine, and see how that might work. And release here. And we'll just do the other side. Bring the right hand over, bend the knee, and you can either just reach back, or if you can flip the fingers in the same direction as the toes, elbow up. And you might just isolate the quads. Or if you can do a little arch and curl of the low spine, you might get into some of the hip flexors, a little IT bend, breathing here. And if you'd like to do one last little supported seal, just to stretch out the abs. Exhale, shoulders down, long neck, breathing here. And exhale, release down. And let's roll over onto our back and just take a moment here of complete relaxation. So let yourself just lie in the back. You've done some good work. And now let all the work stop. Just stop working for a moment. Let your hands relax, let your shoulders relax, let your legs relax, feet relax. Take a long breath in and exhale all the way out. And allow yourself to just breathe and rest. You can stay here as long as you'd like. Keep some of that ease with you. To come out of this, you'll just bend the knees, place the feet onto the floor, roll over onto your side, make your way up to sit. And as you come upright, just sense the core, sense a sense of lift, right? Connect to your breath, body, heart, and mind. Thank you very much. My name is Narisara. I'll see you soon.